there's enough for two. It starts with me and it starts with you. It's complicated, but it's simple too. Just like patience, sharing is a virtue. Show folks where you stand. Lend a hand when you can to your fellow man. Over plan for the day when you can't work the way you used to. I want all my people around me. Everybody living good. Everybody eating good. Everybody chilling. I want all my people around me. Everybody living good. Everybody eating good. One for my brother, one for myself. All my people, yeah. All my people. All my people, yeah. All my people, yeah. All my people, yeah. All my people. All my people. Oh, 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 oh. I want all my people around me. I want all my people around me. Everybody living good. Everybody's eating good. And everybody's. I want all my people around me. Everybody living good. The old folks and the children. Everybody eating good. Everybody chilling. I want all my people around me. Everybody living good. And the children. Everybody eating good. One for my brother, one for myself.
What's up? What's up? How y'all bees? Welcome. How your bees? Who your bees with? I'm Kerry Woods from Maryland House Pros, and this is
Harriet Golden One with I Golden One Realty and Concierge.
welcome to Lunch and Learn.
Power Up.
Power Up Lunch and Learn. So I've been
Where you
powering
get the
up.
power.
Where you get the power? Where
Yep.
power
Where
go?
it's full of knowledge. Power. Knowledge is power, correct?
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. We got some good stuff for you guys today, as usual. Can I have that?
There you go.
Thank you.
Sorry, Kerry got gum in his mouth again. Did he get out of his mouth?
We ain't gonna do that over there. Like, go ahead.
So today we're going to talk about real estate, of course, and trust and business entities and probates and interest rate and how the interest rate and the bonds affect real estate. And we're also going to touch on the property preservation workshop that's coming up August the 12th. I want you guys to sign up now until August the 1st. It's a $100 discount. So that's great. And we're also going to talk about the pop-up shop that we're having. We're looking for vendors for this pop-up shop. Tables are $50. So if you know anybody who's a vendor, please give us a shout out. Give me a call at 240-229-1398 or get in touch with Nikki Taylor, and I'll put it in the news feed as well to
What's the
participate
date
in
of
the
your
pop-up
pop-up
shop.
shop?
That's August 19th.
That's a Saturday.
That's a Saturday.
And if I anything I'm vending, I can come out and actually sell.
Yep, anything on vending, you can come out and sell, permitted that you have a contract with us to do so. You just can't come out and
Just
set
can't
shop.
show up, right?
No, you just can't show up.
Okay. Is it limited? How many space you got left?
We have about 5 spaces left.
Okay, so it's limited. So guys, if you got something that you're actually selling, you want to actually go ahead and get a table, come out and sell it. So we're expecting a lot of people out too. Actually, it's going to be some good stuff because it's actually going to take place at a car dealership, right?
Yep, at a car dealership.
So it's actually going to take place at a car dealership. So, you know, people that participate are actually going to get some type of discount on the vehicle if they decide to purchase that day or in the future, which is really cool.
Yep. So cool.
And that's August 19th?
Yep, August 19th. And we're going to talk about doTERRA. I'll touch on it briefly. doTERRA and me, I really don't support anything that I cannot use or I cannot testify for. And most people who know me know that I have terrible sinuses and allergies and polyps that I have been being treated with for years with steroids. Now, this is an oil. You have several different oils, some for asthma, some for sinuses, some for backaches, some for your digestive system. Now, I've been using it for the past 2 weeks for my allergies and my asthma. The peppermint oil is to die for. So if anybody wants any information, give me a call, 240-229-1398, so I can fill you in and direct you where you need to go. This is a lifesaver.
So is that the same oil that they be selling on the street? You rub on your skin, got the smell to it and all that?
No, that's a different type of oil. This is like a natural oil, and it's
So
used
that's
for
like
health remedies.
a laxative. That's like
No, it's not like a laxative.
Was it
Well,
oil of a
you can
label?
you can put it in a diffuser, but what I've been doing, I've just been rubbing it on my nose and
rubbing it oil on your nose.
on like the tip of my nose right here to open my sinuses up, and then I'll put some on my tongue. And I was trying to see if I could open it up and show a sample.
What is it made of? Is it natural ingredients?
Yep, natural ingredients. In this sample, it has a peppermint and a melancholia and a lavender, which lavender is a calming oil. You can put it in your bath or a diffuser to calm you when you may need to be relaxed. Usually I do chamomile tea, and I haven't tried the lavender yet. But the peppermint and the orange oil I have tried. And if you want more information, like I said, I don't want to take too much up on the show, but I did want to talk about it because, like I said, it's a lifesaver to me, and you know how bad my allergies are. So the peppermint is great for people with allergies, sinuses, polyps.
doTERRA. So what type of allergies does that work for?
Well, I have an allergy to
Trees,
grass, pollen, certain foods, and because I have a polyps too, that makes it really aggravated. Like I said, the doctor's been treating it with steroids for years, which is not good. So to have something natural, like 2 thumbs up.
We got Michelle say she's tried the peppermint oil too, and it works. So okay.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Yeah, so guys, if you watching and wonder what we talk about, we're actually live on Facebook too, so you can join us live on Facebook. Chris Shaw, we got our digital marketing guy right there live. He put his information in there. So guys, if you're wondering how we generate all these leads, we actually buy and sell homes. Harriet is actually a real estate broker. You speak about that, Harriet, what you doing with your companies?
Oh, yes. I'm a real estate broker. I go to my realty and concierge, and myself and the agents under me, we work to match homeowners with the dream home of their choice. And we also help folks who want to sell their homes. We help investors, as you know. We also help renters, and we do property management, and we also do property preservation, which we have a workshop coming up to kind of go in further detail to teach other people how to do property preservation. You can do it under us, or you can open up your own firm.
But talk about your relationship with the new builders, because I know this one house I like, and it's going to be like $200,000 cheaper than.
Oh,
what I was gonna
yeah.
get last time.
I have a relationship with several builders in the area.
Sweet.
One in particular because, and I won't share the name because we're going to have a great event with them coming up soon that we want you guys to come out to.
Hey, Ms. Jones.
But the it's actually $200,000 less than market price in the area, and the house is spectacular. I was going to say it's like that. The house is gorgeous. It has an outside oasis, and it's just to die for. So we will be having an event coming up in September. So give me a call so we can get you out to this event. You just don't want to miss it, so you can have your house built and ready for you with September.
I don't really want to learn the neighbors. I'm telling you that. But most people, they ain't going to be able to afford it, so that's cool.
We're the people who can afford to come on out, because I had a few people call, so we got something great for our new home.
House? That's a nice house, guys. I wish y'all guys would see the house. It's a really, really nice house. And like I said, it's $200,000 less, more square footage than the house I was getting ready to get, maybe about 2-3 years ago, which is really cool. I really love this house, man. I'm like, that's my house, so I don't want a really bad neighbor. So if you a bad person, don't come out and buy a house next.
I don't
to
care what type of person you are. If you want to see that house, call me. I'm gonna take you to see that house. It's a gorgeous house, and they have so many new homes in that development. They have some great incentives, like $40,000 towards closing. Where do you get that at? And then if you don't want a single family home, then there's other houses in the development, and they're doing $20,000 towards closing. So you want to get in.
Sorry to
fit in.
To interrupt you, but speaking of new homes, guys, if you're thinking about buying a new home from a developer, from a builder, you need representation. And I'm speaking on this because I'm gonna let Harriet talk about this nightmare. When you go into these new home developments, those sales reps sitting there represent the builder. They're looking out for the builder's best interest, not yours. And you just went through a disaster. It was somebody didn't realize that, think that those guys are looking out for their best interest, and it cost them how much? About $18,000.
Yep, about $18,000. So what I say is to people, and I don't say it because I'm a real estate broker. I say it because it is the absolute truth, and I've even posted documentaries on my page that if you're looking for a house, and especially if you're going to a new development, you need buyer representation. You need a realtor to represent you. It's no cost to you. Maybe an admin fee. In a lot of cases, admin fees can be waived if you just don't have it. But if you're buying a house, you probably got some money somewhere. However, do not go into these new developments without representation, because you can definitely get bamboozled. Like Carrie said, I'm dealing with a situation all last week that, they're going to purchase their home, but it has been a disaster. It has been a nightmare for these people, and all because that they think the developer was representing them. These people will tell you any and everything because they want you to buy a house, and they don't want to pay the commission to folks, and you don't know what's in that contract that's made up.
Yep.
The average person don't understand a real estate contract. That's why they send us to training. We have to have a certain amount of hours before you become a licensed agent, and then you have to test. And that test, for a lot of people have said, it's not an easy test.
No, and actually a real estate agent has a fiduciary duty to you guys.
Yeah.
And the builder is paying their commission, so you can go in there and have somebody represent you where you don't have to pay that commission. The builder is paying, and they're looking out for your best interest. These licensed agents, they're licensed by the state that they work in, and they looking out for your best interest. So new homes, they look great. And remember, those guys, they're sales reps. Their job is to sell, and they representing their builders. So they're going to tell you anything to get you, you don't need an agent.
And
that's
on
the worst thing you can do.
Other side of the coin, because when I say that everything with this transaction has been just crazy, we represent you and we look out on your best interest. You may have your own lender, but you may not know if that lender is really working in your best interest. So that's up for us to work with you guys to understand that. And there's red flags that we recognize as realtors to say, hey, this doesn't sound right.
Man, I want lenders. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. When you come with these lenders that's based out of state, they out of state for a reason. They trying to bypass the law and the state that they actually lending in. So they tell you anything, and a lot of times you can tell that they lying when they stop getting your phone call. When you stop getting through to them, like, oh, he's not here, he's in a meeting, he's gonna call you back. Something ain't right.
Right.
Something ain't right, and it's like you should have no upfront fees.
Upfront fees. No, stop right there. You never give cash to a lender, a realtor at all, and you never put it directly in their account. It should go to their broker, and if it's earnest money, it should go to their broker. And if it's a lender, you don't give them any money at all. The only checks you write is at closing to the title company. So giving cash to anybody in a transaction, you need to talk to Brian Pendergrass about that so he can instruct you on what is wrong. Because I'm not an attorney, but you can't do that.
Brian Pendergraft is my attorney
That's
of
a
choice.
big red flag. If
Maryland
anybody
House
says,
passed.
"Hey, go put $8,000 in my account right now," this goes towards your closing in the beginning of a transaction. That's like,
But you think
No.
personal account? That don't even sound right.
right. It
Common
doesn't
sense,
sound
I
right.
mean.
But a lot of people don't know because they're so
That's true.
anxious to be in these houses. They just believe they're like, okay, they got me. They have me. No, they don't.
Yeah,
They
but-
got them. And they got you. They got you. But those are things you have to communicate with your realtor. A realtor's like, okay, that's your attorney. She's not your attorney. Let me, don't mix that up. But tell them everything about this transaction so they can lead you in the right direction on what you need to do. Because most times, if it doesn't sound right, it ain't right.
It ain't right. Too good to be true. It's too good to be true, right?
It's too good to be true.
And guys, you know, speaking of buying houses, the interest rates are going up, and they projected to go up maybe about 3 more times for the end of this year.
Yeah.
So, and one thing in real estate, you know, I was always taught you don't wait to buy real estate. You buy real estate and wait. You know, it's appreciating assets. So over a period of time, you're actually going to gain some value in it. Some markets may not move as fast as others, but you're definitely going to gain some appreciation over a period of time, unlike buying a vehicle, where it's a depreciating asset. But with the interest rates, if you know, you wonder why the rates are shooting up all of a sudden when they've been steady for the last couple of years. When President Trump was elected in office and he was talking about how he's going to spend all this money, fix this, fix these bridges, fix all this infrastructure. So all that did was drive the stock market up. So, you know, the board investors say, hey, we need to invest in this and this because, you know, the government is going to be spending a ton of money. So when the stock market is up, the bond market is down. So when the bond market is down, the stock market is up. Right now, the bond market is down, and the stock market is up. And when the bond market is down, it drives up interest rates. So they work hand in hand. When the bond market is down, the interest rates are high. When the interest rates are high, the bond market is down, but when the bond market is up, the interest rates are down. So, you know, if the government go and spend all that money like they say they was going to do, if he gets some of those bills passed, you're going to actually see more people investing in stock. You're going to see the bond market drop. You're going to see the stock market raise, and you're going to see the interest rates continue to climb. The good thing about that, when the interest rates climb as far as housing, the prices of the houses actually stabilize. So you can't have high interest rates and high price homes too.
Right.
So if you're looking at some of these $400,000 homes and you're talking about 7-8% is unaffordable. So what's going to happen? You're going to see the interest rates get higher, but the home values or the price of these homes going to start to decrease. So, you know, pay attention to the market. Don't wait because you're not sure what's going to go on in this market. One thing I can tell you, buy real estate and wait. Don't wait to buy real estate because the interest rates are going to continue to go up. Will the government spend all that money? Who knows? But the investors are hitting that stock market because I think that market took off like 2 days after he entered office, and it hasn't slowed down yet. The stock market is continuing to rise. As long as that stock market is rising, that bond market is going to decrease. And no price of those bonds, they had a fixed rate. And I won't go into all the bonds, but one more thing, speaking of the stock market, if you don't know how the stock market works, get you a book, go on YouTube or something, figure out how the stock market works. Because if you actually consume a product on a regular basis, right, and you don't own that product, then you're missing out. So if you go out there and you buy Gucci all the time, and I said this before, and you don't own stock in Gucci, if you buy all Apple products and you don't own a stock in Apple, you're missing out. If you only buy one type of gasoline and you don't own stock in that company, you're missing out. So figure how that stock market works. You can get into that stock market with very, very little capital, especially now. Those bonds are going down. It'd be a great time to buy some bonds or invest in bonds because they had a fixed rate on return.
Cool. And if they don't understand, do you have any references for them to call so they can know?
Yep, Google.com. If you don't understand, call. Now, if you don't understand,
Because
go
they may
ahead
call you for questions.
and
Who
call
can
me
call
for
you
questions.
for questions?
On the stock market, I got somebody I can advise you to. You know, I wouldn't get into it because, you know, I'm not the expert. My field is real estate. But you know what I know
Suppose
is
I
what
got a real estate question.
Oh, you call me anytime.
So people can call you anytime.
You call me anytime about real estate. I don't care what. You call me anytime about real estate. 240
No fee.
389-4319. You know, if you calling me to sell or buy property, yeah. If you call me for consulting, yes, I'm gonna have to charge you a consulting fee.
Okay. Unless you are.
Unless you are one of my students that I'm actually teaching now or one of my past students, but it's a limit on that too. If you're one of my former students, you can't call me for the next 20 years. Expect me to talk to you free every time you pick up the phone. So, but if you actually one of my students now, you one of my past students, you definitely can call me. Like I said, when I told you when you first started working with me, I got your support until the end. Whatever you need from me, I got. Cool. What you got there?
Cool. No, I was looking at the question. Agents team up with loan officers and people who are deceived because they are familiar with their real estate agent.
Well, this is the thing with loan officers teaming up with agents and brokers. If they got that business relationship, that has to be disclosed in writing. And so, a lot of times with the agents, the real estate board don't recommend that they steer you towards one. They recommend that you give you a list and you choose from that list.
Yeah.
They just can't say go to this one. This the one going to do this. They should give you a list and you go for that list. You make your own decision, because at the end, when everything falls apart, like under this situation, if they were steered there by a agent, I guarantee these people be trying to get that agent's license.
Right. And they were not steered by a agent.
Right.
Also, lenders and realtors sometimes work hand in hand, but a realtor cannot demand you to work with a lender. That they're not married to one another. And like Carrie just said, you should give a list of lenders that you can recommend. So that's how that works. And if you're working with a lender and you find out you don't like the realtor, then you're free to go find the realtor. Check the contract agency agreement that you have with them, and follow the instructions on terminating that relationship. And if you're working with a realtor, you like your realtor, but you're not happy about the lender, then the same goes. You can terminate that relationship, but you're not married to one or the other because you're working with either or both.
Yeah, but keep in mind too with that lender. Once you pass a certain point, it's going to be detrimental terminating that relationship. You got like approval, and you just don't like this guy. You want to go somewhere else.
Well, I wouldn't do it because you just don't like him. If he's providing you the best service and he's getting you a good rate and he's not breaking any laws or rules just because you don't like his personality, I wouldn't terminate that relationship with him or with that agent. It's a business. If somebody's giving you the best rate and you go to somebody who's going to not take great care of you because you like them better, that's not a good business decision.
Cool. So that's on the buying side. What about on the selling side? What you got on the selling side? How I go about selling my house?
Oh, if you want to sell your house, we need to meet and have a seller consultation. Go over your house, look at your house, and do a comparative market analysis to give you information on the fair value you can get with your house. Provide information on the services that we provide you as a seller's agent and what we can do for you and how we'll market to get your house sold for the best price.
Cool. And you got a guarantee, right? So you can guarantee you get that house sold?
Yep, guarantee you get that sold or we buy it from you.
Oh, wow. So we get your house sold at a time and a price of your choice, or we buy it from you all cash, no questions asked. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Sweet. I love that. Hey, if you don't want to sell your house the traditional way, like if you inherit the property and you just don't want it, or you got fire damage or something going on with that house where you can't sell it to a traditional realtor, give me a call, 240-389-4319. I'm actually a real estate investor. I'll come make you a cash offer, and you will have no obligation to take that offer whatsoever, but it'll be available for you. Or you can actually go to the website, MarylandHousePros.com, or hit me up at MarylandHousePros@gmail.com. And the great thing about this, folks, is I come out, I can bring Harriet with me, so she can actually list that property. And if you don't get what you want at list price, that cash offer is always available. So either way, we can guarantee the sale of that property.
Absolutely. And you want to type that in too and repeat your number again as well.
240-389-4319. And that's, man, I got to put it in the box. I just type it away. What else we going to do?
Oh, we also, for August, we're going to be hosting women. So if you're a women in business, Powerhouse in business, or you have a community you're in the community, please give us a call. We would love to have you on the show to highlight what you do. So give us a call, myself or Carrie. You can call me at 240-229-1398. 240-229-1398. And that's it. If you want to be on our August show and highlight your business. Any show in August from 12 to 1 on Sundays.
Yeah, you better hurry up and get your name on the list, because I know a ton of ladies waiting to get on, because ladies, they out here, they doing some great things. So you might want to call like right now, leave a voice message so we won't be booked up.
Or text me. Texting is good, because my voicemail is probably full.
That's not a realtor saying that.
I'm going to clear it out today.
What? Realtors, clear out your voice message.
Yeah.
If people call
As soon as you
buy
clear it out, it's
something,
back. Full. So we're going to do a quick recap. We have the pop-up shop, August the 19th. So we're looking for vendors. Tables are $50. And for those who don't know what a pop-up shop is like, it started out in New York and California, where you may have a business that pops up for that one day, is there for that one day and gone tomorrow. So they've kind of expanded it. So they have pop-up shops and where they have a bunch of vendor tables with multiple different businesses that, you can come and buy. It could range from jewelry to real estate. Cars.
Alcohol.
So pop up, you might want to buy a car.
Yeah, actually, it's going to take place at a car dealership, and you're going to actually get a discount just by coming out. You don't have to purchase that day, but just by being there, you'll get a certificate that'd be good probably for 60 to 90 days.
Absolutely.
Somebody want to know when we come back to Atlanta. Yeah, we do business in Atlanta. Actually, do you want to talk about that?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, we don't have the firm date, but it definitely will probably be September time frame. Maybe into August, September time frame that we'll be back in August.
But you ain't got to wait till then to call us and sell that house. We can sell it now.
Because we're opening a brokerage and doing business there, and you already have Georgia House Pros there.
Yeah.
So we're actually looking for seasoned agents who are in the Atlanta area. So give me a call, 240-229-1398, or email me at harrietghawkins1t@gmail.com if you're interested in coming out and joining us in Atlanta's IGRC office.
Now, speaking of agents, let's talk about these leagues we got, as far as, Let's talk about these leagues.
Sorry. I didn't think nobody heard
me.
me.
Let's talk about these.
Sorry, I hit my knee.
Let's discuss
We just
these
to
leagues.
keep it real show.
We actually, guys, with Rashad and Thomas and a couple of marketing avenues that we use. I mean, we've been getting a ton of leads as far as on the investing side and on the real estate side too for agents. So we're actually looking to grow our business in several states. We're looking to grow, agents. So if you want to come as an agent and run some of our leads, join our team, you can. We're looking to help you build a team, or we're looking to help you become the broker. So if you're just looking for a better place to hang your license, give us a call, and we definitely work with. But we have so many leads and very few agents that we actually outsourcing these leads to other brokers. So if you with another broker and that broker agree to, our agreement, we can actually give you those leads and you can run those leads for us. But we have tons and tons of leads. And same thing for real estate investors. If you're an investor out there and you're doing deals and you're slow right now in this seller's market, definitely get in touch with me so you can actually run my deals. And mine is so simple. If you run my deal, you get 20% of the profit. That's it. 20% of the profit. But if you look at that, the average deal is about $10,000. If you run my deals, I pay for all the leads, do all the marketing. You close that deal, you get $2,000. You do 5 of those. You do 5 of those a week. You just made $10,000 that week. So it's simple. All you got to get up get out your bed, go to the house, get them signed on paper, and go back home. That's simple and easy. So we got the lead. So guys, if you're out there and you're in the real estate business and you're not where you are, you're not making that 6 figures plus, you need to actually come see us. You need to come join us or have us talk to your broker where we can actually transfer some of these leads to you, and you can start, you're gaining that lifestyle that you want to live, because you didn't get into this business, to be working so hard and making very little money, because realize you are in a business. It's your business. And so if you would a broker that tell you, you can't do this, remember, guys, you're a business in a business. You run your business any way you want. So if they tell you no, I would suggest that you pick your license up and go to another broker that's going to allow you to run your business the way that you want to run your business within the law.
Absolutely. And what I'll say too is, if you don't understand how to structure your business as a real estate agent, then definitely give us a call, because there's a training for that we give. Or if you want to do a team and you don't understand how the team works, we definitely can help you with that as well. So definitely give us a call and we can show you how to operate your business as a real estate agent. Show you how to build a team and work your team as a business. And if your goal is to be a realtor, we can help you with that. Also, the goal of our company is to train people to be their greatest. So, we want to create brokers, and, well, I don't see a need for associate brokers really, but, we want had a brain freeze.
Yeah, create brokers.
We want to create agents to be brokers, and all our people around us eating good. So we want to teach you how to be brokers and run your business effectively, how to start a team, how to structure your real estate business as a business and not just as a real estate agent. Because if you're a real estate agent, it should be a business.
Right. And, agents, if you actually getting paid that commission check in your name, you're doing it totally wrong. The first thing you want to do when this show is off tomorrow morning, go down to the state and get you an LLC and have that broker pay your business. I hear you, Brian. Have your broker pay your business. Teach you to be a broker. But you have your broker pay you as a business, because you are a business, and you get more write-offs as a business. For instance, you sitting here listening to this podcast, that could be training. As an individual, you can't write that off.
Right.
But as a company, you can. When you make that phone call, you can write that off as a business. As a company, you can't. So definitely go and transfer it as a business and talk to an accountant specialist. And guys, we do something on Thursdays called Real Estate Happy Hour. So if you find us on Facebook, go to Real Estate Happy Hour and actually join the page, like the page. It's we did something, was it last week, on how to form that business entity?
Yes.
So it's actually there. You go back and look at that. It tell you, as a broker, as an agent, as an investor, how to structure your business where, you working less but you making more. How to leverage yourself. You can actually become a broker, or you can make as much as a broker and do the same thing as a broker without coming a broker with all the responsibility. So definitely go there to Real Estate Happy Hour.
Liabilities.
Oh man, it's a lot that comes with. That's why a lot of people don't want to be broker, because they don't want to be responsible for the idiot agents. Like we had that problem before.
That's not a nice word.
Nah, I didn't say all of them. I'm just saying the idiot agents that do stupid stuff, and that's why Maryland came out with the law where actually where you have to be under a broker if you're a real estate agent, because that broker responsible for you. Now, if they wasn't under a broker and they wasn't nobody that held them responsible, it'd be a lot more stupidity going on in this market. It'd be out of control. But when we had that company, we had some agents do some terrible things, and it came back on the brokers. It actually kept us in court a lot. So I would never want to be a broker again. I would actually buy a company, hire a broker, and just reap the benefits.
You can buy my company.
And too much. 60% of it.
Cool. And again, I'm going to say, if you're in the Atlanta office, in the Atlanta area, and you're in real estate or you want to get in real estate, please give us a call, because we want to come down there and be off and running.
Actually, we going to several states. What, South Carolina too, right?
Yep.
South Carolina, Atlanta. I don't want to mention that one, but we definitely want to get out to California too. California's got a hot market, so Mr. Vernon Mundy, we're going to need you to be on your P's and Q's out there. We coming to see you.
So cool. So again, we have the pop-up shop. We also have, we love to give back to the community. So we have a girls' night out that's coming August the 25th. So give me a call if you want information about that. We definitely will post a flyer and a link and invite folks out to come and have a great time with us. We did something, what was that, last month? We did something for the families and the kids. No, that was for everyone last month.
You talking about with
And
the
we
moon
had the
bounce?
moon bounce and the grill cooking. So that was fun.
Yes. So where does this girls' night out? Where is this going to take place?
That's going to take place at 9664 Marlboro Pike in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And also, to just rewind back on the real estate happy hour, come join us for the real estate happy hour on Thursdays at 5:30. 9664 Marlboro Pike, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. You don't have to just join us online. You can stop by and join us as well.
Cool. So
Bring something to eat.
speaking of eating,
It's
you
a
got
happy
a great chef.
hour.
Talk about this chef that you got.
Oh, absolutely. If you're looking for a personal chef to give you an intimate night out with maybe a couple's night, please give Chef Howard a call at 240-501-0054 or visit her website at Beautiful Creations with a K, KREATIONS.com. She also does catering, meal planning, personal chef, couples night out. She tailors the intimate setting however you want it. So again, 240-501-0054, Chef Howard. She is awesome.
Now, will she be cooking for the girls' night out or at the pop-up shop?
She definitely will be there.
What's on the menu? What's on the menu?
We don't know that yet. But we will know by the time it comes. Whatever it's going to be great.
Cool. So I'm putting this in. I don't type fast. I didn't take typing in school. They call it keyboard now. So let me put this
Do
in.
they even teach it anymore?
I don't know. What do they do in school? What do y'all
I
do
know
in
they
school?
don't teach cursive writing anymore. It's antiquated.
You ain't worried about them writing you up then.
But how do people learn how to sign their signature? You just learn it? I don't know. That's not my field. I do. Oh, I forgot something. September 30th, I have a workshop coming up. 6 months to six figures in 6 months. If you're interested in the child care industry or opening up a child care center or a child care in your home, I can teach you how to get 6 months and 6 figures. I'm going to teach you everything the Office of Child Care and Department of Education do not teach you. I have over 9 years experience in child care and running my own center.
Now,
And I will post the link to that on my Facebook page later today.
now what if I wanted to purchase a center? Would you help me purchase a center also and get me up and running?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a real estate broker first and foremost.
All right, cool. Because guys, I know for a fact that this child care industry is very profitable, very, very profitable. And I'll tell you, don't worry about if you don't have the money now, because once you get a great spot, builder day will come. The kids will come and the kids will pay for it. And it's all types of grants and other programs
All
out here
types of
that
grants,
the government will give you.
programs that you don't know about because it's research that you have to do. But it's so many ways to grow your business. Even if your goal is to do a center and you want to start off as a family child care home, you can make 6 figures in your home. You can make $1 million in your home if you structure it right. It's about structure and the quality of the service that you provide.
Yeah, I know a guy now is easily bringing in, $30,000 a month just by doing on child care, and he's not even charging high rates. He's actually discounting his prices to get more people in his doors.
Absolutely. And what I say when you're dealing with children, if you the money aspect of it is what is entertaining to you, then I would rethink it, because you really have to have a love for children and be committed to taking care of people's children.
So you know you can't like go beyond the timeout. You can't like get your belt. And
No.
can't send them out. To
Any
get
type
them,
of
like,
capital punishment is
capital
illegal.
punishment. Since when? So I wouldn't be good at that. That's why I stick to real estate. So if you want to find a building, call me. I'll help you find the building, and then she'll help you put the kids in because I don't have the patience.
Yeah, absolutely. But 6 figures in 6 months, because I know there's a lot of people out there who love children and they want to get in childcare, but they don't know the proper steps, or they know the proper steps, but they don't know how they're going to put together and run this business.
Cool. So once we get up and running, would you actually consult with me too till I'm up and I'm comfortable?
Oh, absolutely. For a fee.
Okay, sweet, cool. So guys, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong at all. They help you find the business, get the business, put it together, and consult you, and get you to where you need to be till you up and profitable. You can't beat that. Can't beat that. Now let's speak about property preservation. I mean, if you're a plumber, you're a grass cutter, you're a drywall technician, whatever you do, we need you guys. I mean, it's the same thing as these leads. We got so much work out here, it's ridiculous. We don't have enough reliable people to actually do the work. So if you want to start your own property preservation, and you're working for the banks, you're going out, especially this time of year, you're doing board ups, you're cutting grass, you're cleaning out the house, and they actually started now where they actually rehabbing some of these houses. So if it needs little rehab, they actually got, you know what, Ken? You know,
Yeah.
contractor, Ken, if you did, put your info. And he's actually, you know, got a contract to go and actually rehab some of these houses. And the fees are, man, the money is ridiculous. The money is ridiculous. So if you thinking about doing it, don't think about it, just do it. Just do it. Get into it. Come see us. The class will start on August 12th. It's starting at what, 10 o'clock?
Yep, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. on August 12th. So we'll actually put that link online. You can actually sign up online. We'll do something with that. You know, matter of fact, let me remind me to put that together. We put a link online. You can actually sign up. So you
Yeah,
can
because
actually
it's an Eventbrite. So, and I shared the link.
It's an Eventbrite.
I said it's an Eventbrite, and I shared the link up here. I'll share it again. I think it's the last one.
Yep, and definitely share that with your friends and families. If you know anybody, you know, even if they just know how to vacuum a floor and clean out a house. But the same thing we was talking about with the child care, we can teach you how to go get these contracts where you never have to lift a finger to do this stuff yourself. We can show you how to outsource it, where you go get the contract, you go get that grass contract, but you'll never have to cut the grass. You know, you go get that clean out contract, but you'll never have to step foot in the house. You go get that repair contract to fix a roof, but you never have to climb a ladder. You know, if you outsource and you still get paid. You can't beat that, guys. You can't beat it. So we need reliable people. You know, let your friends, let your neighbors go. When you go to churches on Sunday, tell your pastor, have him shout it out to his congregation. You know, get in the airplane, fly it around in circles. If you want to make money, come see us.
Absolutely. And you may be out here without a job because a lot of people have lost their jobs and they're trying to figure out a way. Sometimes you got to make a job or reinvent yourself. So maybe the property preservation is a way to reinvent yourself without being a slave to, an employer.
Somebody just asked.
Or the 6 figures in 6 months is, something that you need little of no capital to start up. Or wholesaling. We're also putting together the women wholesaling worldwide. That's something that's great. Maybe you are a low-income mom and you have children and you're trying to figure out a way to move past that system and get out there. This is an avenue for you to help without leaning on other people or getting resources from the system. The system is there to help you in your time of need, but not to become dependent on.
Yeah, and speaking of the women in wholesale worldwide, I mean, ladies, you don't have to know nothing about real estate to actually get this started. You don't have to know nothing about real estate, and you can be walking away within, 30 to 60 days with $10,000 checks and more.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And yeah, that's your baby. You spearheading that. Guys, you missed out because I was doing the trainings, but I no longer will be teaching. I'm actually have to.
Oh wow, why not?
I have to grow my business. I have to concentrate on growing my business. So my last class is actually going on now. So I will no longer be teaching. I will be consulting though.
Awesome. Cool. So I think we've covered a lot. What else do we have? 12:45, 15 minutes.
Education is the key to the doors to success.
Absolutely.
Educate yourself. I mean, when I first started this business, if you would have told me, like, I'd be sitting here today talking about real estate, or I'd be doing real estate investing, I looked at you like you was crazy. I absolutely didn't know nothing about real estate. I was forced out of one industry into another, and I was wondering what I'm going to do to make as much money as I was making without a college degree at whatever age I was. Wasn't nobody going to hire me. There's no way they was going to pay me what I was making when we was in that business, you know, without a degree. Even with a degree, it was just like the numbers was absolutely ridiculous. So, you know, I came into real estate. Even I came into real estate, I'm like, okay, I came in real estate looking at it as a job, and I'm going to do this and do this. I'm going to make this, and we're going to get this money. But I realized it's more than a job. It's a business, and it's an opportunity to make millions and millions of dollars in this business. But I didn't know nothing about real estate. And like I was telling and sharing with my story, my first 6 months in real estate, I didn't make near a dime. Nobody would help me. You know, the agency I was with, the guys that I was working with, they were so afraid of people outdoing them. They was afraid to show me the business. You know, so what I did, I educated myself. You know, I used to go to all the classes that was held by the Association of Realtors, and I went to so many of them. I actually knew the attorneys and the teachers by heart. They knew who I was. So by the time I did complete a deal, I knew everything I could do, and I knew if I couldn't do, I could pick up the phone call. Pick up the phone and actually call them, you know, which is really cool. I'm like, can I do this? And so, you know, education is the key, guys. I mean, whether you're doing business or not, continue to educate yourself. And I was fortunate enough to surround myself with some older guys that actually taught me the investing side, which is really cool. But until this day, I continue to educate myself because there's so much about this business that I don't know, but I know enough about this business to make everybody filthy rich. It's enough money out here for everybody. I know enough. And if I'd have known this coming out of high school, I'd have took my $1 billion and ran for president.
All right. It ain't too late. You could be number 46.
Nope. No.
Not too late. But I agree, education is the key. It's the key to all things and everything, no matter what it is, what business. It doesn't have to be real estate, because I've had several businesses myself. And the thing is, sometimes you got to know how to forecast that business and know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, and when to run. Thank you, Kenny Rogers. But education definitely is the key. Even with me being a real estate broker and a serial entrepreneur, I'm always going to workshops. I was in a workshop yesterday with Vicki Irvin, great information. So you always want to develop yourself. You always want to educate yourself. The day that you stop learning is the day you become a fool.
Whoa. Say that again.
The day that you stop learning is the day that you become a fool, because sometimes I've heard several people say, well, I already know as much as I need to know in a certain subject. And how do you already know as much as you need to know when the world is changing and evolving every day? Real estate is so different in 2017 than it was in 2005 when I first entered. You know, and every few years is something different. It's always something to learn. But life itself, everything is different. What you may have known 15 years ago is totally different from what you have learned today.
Cool.
And the great thing is you can't unlearn something, but you can always learn more.
So you can't unlearn. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about it.
I said my goal is I wanted to become a learned woman.
A learned woman? So you be like, you know, pretty much.
Oh, wise one.
But
I'll settle for golden one.
Golden one? Okay, the old golden one.
No, that don't sound good.
You said you settled for golden one.
But not old golden one.
Oh, yep. So change your mind, change your life. That's the good thing about it. Everything is constantly changing. That's the thing, man. If you have a problem today, it's going to be gone tomorrow.
Yeah. And you can always start over.
You can get a do-over.
You can do a do-over.
A do-over, just clear from your mind. It's gone. So what we just said 10 minutes ago is in the past. It's over, right? It's a whole new moment. Isn't that cool?
Isn't that cool?
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, think of your most stressful moment. You say, I'll never make it through this. And guess what? You made it through it. You're here now, which is so cool. And it's all a mindset. And this was so cool about the way you think, right? I mean, get the book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. It's a really, really good book. But just think about it, though. Look around. Everything you see, this microphone, computer, this paper, this pen, these glasses, everything you see somebody actually thought of first before it became a reality.
Absolutely.
Isn't that cool? Now, everything you see, somebody thought of it first before it become a reality. Now, if you can think of yourself being rich beyond means and giving back to people, you can think yourself to great. You can think yourself to being rich, so you can think and go rich. And like, stop asking for $1 million, guys. That's not enough. You want to be abundantly wealthy. $1 million is not enough. $1 million is the new $1,000. Don't ask for $1 million. You want to be a multi-trillionaire. A multi-trillionaire. $1 million is not enough. So you can make $1 million in 9 months in this business. And guess what? In the next 2 months, it'll be all gone. So $1 million is not enough. And you're like, oh, yeah, give it to me. I bet you I'll survive. You will. But I guarantee you within 2 to 3 years, you'll be trying to make it all over again, because $1 million is not going to take you very far. So, don't set your goal at $1 million. That's not enough. And just think about it. A company like ExxonMobil, they making $1 billion a quarter. That's every 3 months, and all you want is $1 million a year? Are you kidding me? Man, set your goals high. Set your goals high. You want 500 million. You want to start high. And guess what? By all these businesses that we just went over, the property preservation, the real estate investing, real estate as an agent, daycare, all those, we got a way to get you to your financial goal. And once you get to your financial goal, you're going to realize it's not about the money. It's all about giving back. But guess what? It's going to free up your time. It's going to give you that freedom. You can go on vacation when you want. You can wake up when you want. You ain't got your boss calling you saying, hey, we need you to work overtime. You say, no, I don't want to go. Say, guess what? You ain't got no choice. It's mandatory. Oh man, you can't cancel your vacation. You got to fill out a form and ask them, can you go on vacation?
Well, you got to have a baby with no leave and go back after your baby's 2 weeks.
Yeah, and you got your baby at some little... Never mind, we ain't going to get into that. But freedom. But if you want to stay at your just over broke, your job, you can. But if you want a way out, we got you.
Absolutely. So we're wrapping up, but thank you.
Thank you guys for taking time out your life to join us. What's up, family? All my family. I love my family. I got the best family in the world. I got the best family. Hey, Ma. How y'all bees? Who y'all smoke trees with?
Lord have mercy.
You smoke with Lord have mercy? Is that what you said?
You got jokes. He's a comedian, too. He forgot to leave to mention that. We got to get Rob to get you on his show. Hopefully you don't put him out of business. But, again, thank you guys for joining us. You could be anywhere and you chose to join us at 12. But join us on Thursday at 5:30. Again, you can stop by or you can just join us on Facebook Live for the Real Estate Happy Hour.
Yeah, it's a happy hour. If you stop by, you better stop by with something happy.
So you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We will see you. We won't see you next Sunday, but we'll see you the Sunday after.
Sunday after. That's cool. Guys, peace and love. You get a piece. Love it. We out.
Goodbye.
The moral of the story is, one for my brother what I want for myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on. I want all my people around me. Everybody living good. Everybody eating good. Everybody chilling. I want all my people around me. Everybody eating good. Everybody living good. One for my brother, what I want for myself. for one, there's enough for two. It starts with me and it starts with you. It's complicated, but it's simple too. Just like patience, sharing is a virtue. Show folks where you stand. Lend a hand when you can to your fellow man. Over plan for the day when you can't work the way you used to. I want all my people on